Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here with T-Game and Tech. Today I'm bringing you guys a recap video of Apple's iPhone 5 keynote. And just to get right on into it, the first thing they announced was the iPhone 5, in which the iPhone 5 was kind of leaked. It wasn't really a big surprise to anybody. It has the 4-inch screen, it has LTE, and it has an A6 processor. So no really big surprises there. And so like I said, it does get LTE. It gets up to 100 megabits per second, which is pretty fast compared to like my internet at home, which is 1.5 megabits download. And so the LTE is going to be a lot faster than most people's Wi-Fi, and the A6 is going to be bringing you a lot of power to the phone, and you're also going to get a lot better battery life. You're getting 225 hours of standby with this battery, and you're getting 8 hours of talk time, 8 hours of browsing on LTE, and 10 hours on Wi-Fi. The iSight camera on the back of the iPhone was also upgraded. It is now an 8 megapixel camera, and it has a resolution of, and I have this written down because it's a weird number, 3264 by 2448. And so that's going to be the resolution, and it's a 30% faster photo capture, and it also comes with a panoramic view, so you can take pictures of panoramic views, I guess. And so it does have the panorama functionality, which is really nice. The FaceTime camera on the front of the iPhone was also updated, which is a huge thing, because I know a lot of vloggers who use the iPhone have to upload in regular standard definition. And so now it comes with a 720p front-facing camera, so that's a huge deal, and that's an update a lot of people have been expecting. The iPhone 5 also comes with 3 microphones, one on the bottom, one on the back beside the camera, and one on the top front near the front-facing camera. And that's just basically for your voice recognition and help with noise cancellation. And one of the last things about the iPhone 5 is that it comes with a new dock connector called Lightning. And basically it's smaller than the 30-pin dock connector. Not really sure if it's faster or not, but you can also plug it in one way, but you also can flip it upside down so it's reversible. And so that's actually just a nice little feature, because I remember many times trying to plug in the cord and look down and it's upside down. And so having a reversible plug is going to help. They mentioned iOS 6 briefly on the iPhone 5. Nothing new there at all. They talked about all this stuff in their last keynote, and so everything they just said was basically rehash. The iPhone 5 does come in both black and white. It does not have any NFC, and the price is the same exact pricing as the iPhone 4S was, starting at $200. And the iPhone 4S now gets lowered down to $100, and the iPhone 4 is now free on contract, which is a really nice and solid smartphone, just getting free on contract for people who want a baseline smartphone. You can start your pre-orders of the iPhone 5 this Friday, September 14th, and it's going to be shipping on September 21st. And iOS 6 is going to be landing on all devices on September 19th. iTunes was also mentioned at the keynote, and basically they're just redesigning iTunes both for iOS and for the desktop clients. And so it's going to be nice to see a redesigned iTunes, because it's kind of been the same for however many years. And so apparently this is supposed to be a more simplified version and easier to use, and so we'll see whenever it gets released. Apple also introduced a bunch of updates to the iPod line. And so first we're just going to talk about the iPod Nano, and this kind of caught me by surprise. The iPod Nano now has a 2.5 multi-touch touchscreen, and all along with a home button. And it's not really running iOS, it's just still running kind of like a skin with like circular icons. So it's really not iOS, it's just kind of like a hybrid like it was before. And so it's going to be nice to see this iPod Nano. If I were to pick an iPod up, this is probably going to be the one I'd pick up. And it also comes in 7 colors, which is nice. It also has an FM tuner, which you can use DVR capabilities like pause and rewind. And like the iPhone 5, it's going to be coming with a Lightning dock. And Apple also does have an adapter for the old 30-pin connector to the Lightning dock, so you don't have to worry about any issues with any old docks that you have for your older devices. The iPod Touch was also updated, and so this is going to be the 5th generation, and it is getting the 4-inch screen. No LTE or anything, that's why you get an iPhone. And so it's going to be having the A5 processor, not the A6 like the iPhone 5. But it does support the panorama view, and it's going to be really nice with its upgraded cameras. Now it's a 1080p back movie camera, and the front-facing camera is a 720p. And the cameras have gotten significant upgrades, and because the old iPod Touch cameras were just rather not good, it's nice to see that it gets a serious increase in camera quality. Siri is also coming to the new iPod Touch, and it's going to be nice to have Siri on there, and it also comes in 5 different colors. And last but not least, and well, kind of least, is the iPod Shuffle, and Apple just kind of threw it in there. Really all they did was upgrade the colors, and there really wasn't much else to it. And so everything about the iPod Shuffle just remains the same except for the colors. And last but not least, Apple announced their new earbuds, which are called AirPods, and anything from the current earbuds are going to be an upgrade. And so they say they've been working on these for 3 years, getting designs of people's ears and trying to see what fits best. And these look pretty cool. And so if you're going to want to go pick them up, you can. They ship today, and they're going to be coming with a new iPhone 5. They're still going to be shipping the old earbuds with any other iOS device that's already out. but they are going to be shipping them with the iPhone 5. So that's basically it from the event. A couple things were missing that I maybe expected. I expected at least a hint at an iMac refresh. All they talked about the iMacs was for like a minute maybe, and then they moved on the iPad stats. And they also didn't announce anything about the iPad mini. But apparently there's a rumored Apple event going to be happening in October where they're going to be talking about the iMac and the iPad mini maybe. Overall, I think it was a pretty good event, pretty solid event, some solid updates. Really wasn't expecting the iPod Nano, so that was kind of a nice surprise. And so, what were your guys' expectations with the keynote? Did you see everything you wanted to see, or were you expecting more things like the iPad mini? Go ahead and comment below and let me know. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and follow me on all my social links that are also in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more tech and game related videos. That's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.